Hey guys, I'm Arsurai, and today I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to easily edit UVs, because I know that UV editing can be a massive issue, and to be honest, to be fair, I actually really hate the UV editing. So I found a simple way of doing this. There's a program called UV Layout by a company called Hedus. Now firstly, you want to be working with a 3D application. My personal choice to use is Autodesk Maya. So what you firstly want to do is select your piece that you actually want to do. If you want to do the entire object, that's fine. If you want to do the whole entire object, select Export All. If you want to do a select piece, select Export Selection. But firstly, before we do that, we want to make sure that we have so what we want to do is we want to make sure that we have the plugin installed called OBJ Export. And how you do this is you go into your plugin manager and you see OBJ Export. Make sure that it's clicked for loaded and auto loaded, so that every time you load into Autodesk Maya you don't have to bother about loading back up. The reason for this is when you actually want to export UV maps straight into Hedus, you don't have to mess about with the plugin settings. So once we've got that set up, what we want to do is you want to click on Export Selection, type a name. So I've typed in pistolclip.obj, Export Selection, click yes. Now that's now exported, and what we want to do is take it into UV Layout. And if you want to download a free trial of this, which I am actually currently using, just go on Google. The fantastic guys over at Hedus have provided a full-on demo to allow you to try out Hedus. So yeah, so what you want to do once you actually got it all installed is fantastic little application. What you want to do is you want to find your little item wherever you saved it. Make sure firstly though you want to have it so it's set to poly mode, new, well UVs and clean. Make sure that's all checked there, and click load. So as you can see, it loads up a 3D view, and what you can do here is you can actually start editing this straight away, instead of actually messing about. So the main keys to actually look out for are C for cut. So as you can see, it makes a cut down the middle, and this allows you to actually make the UVs for your actual piece that you're actually working on. Fantastic, if I do say so myself, as it saves time to work on your piece. So right, so once all you've got to do is C to cut, enter to acknowledge that you've just done your cut. Now what you want to do is to make sure that everything's going in order. Make sure that you actually cut around the edge. For this type of piece, I would use the whole scissor cut technique, because it allows you to get a nice vivid edge, and it allows you to have a much more realistic standpoint on your piece. So as you can see, the nice thing about this is that it allows you to cut multiple things at the same time. So all we have to do is, if you're not happy with something, the key to press is W, which will weld it back into place. But seems as it allows you to cut multiple pieces, and I'm doing a scissor cutting technique which allows me to actually get everything in order. All I have to do now is press enter. Now this allows me to UV map the whole entire thing, and that's actually ready for UV mapping. So what we want to do now is press the D key, and now you've got this whole entire object with the UVs mapped out. So this is fantastic, and all we have to do now is press the U key, and seems as this main feature of this program is it allows you to see the actual piece that you've just done in a 3D space, but also allows you to fold it out, so then you can just chuck it back in your 3D modeling application, in this case Maya, and yeah. So we've now got the UV map for this, and all we now have to do, there we go, fully UV mapped, ready to go, and all we have to now do is click save. Just type in a UV mapped and click save. Now all we have to do now is click on import. So now all I have to do is click on import. And click on the UV editor. And as you can see, fully in. And now you can just work with UVs, which makes life 100 times simpler if I do say so myself. Once this is fully UV mapped, what you want to do is you want to click on polygons and UV snapshot. Also make sure you save it to a Targa file and take it into Photoshop, and you then ready for editing. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and happy editing. Also, this is actually my model so far that I'm actually currently modelling. I hope you like my model. I'm actually going to college for game development, and yeah, it's going pretty well. Anyways guys, I hope that helped massively with your modelling, because I found UV mapping not a nice thing at all. So hopefully it should work out big time in the end. Okay guys, see you later.